Hi there, my name is James Dow, and welcome to Learning Application Deployment with Laravel by Pact Publishing. I have been working with Laravel for maybe 4 years now, and have been developing websites with PHP for over 10 years. I have my degree from Full Sail University in Web Design and Development, and just last year I had a slight change in career when I started working for IBM Design as a front-end developer for their digital experience team. In this video course, we'll look at the basics of application deployment through the eyes of PHP's popular framework, Laravel. This allows us to focus less on the code and learn more about the process. Yes, we'll use live examples to get you set up with the tools you need and how to actually deploy an application. But more importantly, we plan to teach you how to choose the proper tools and workflows for your project, and then how to execute based on those decisions. We'll cover what skills you need going into this course and introduce you to applications you'll be using and the files you'll be using. There are so many different ways to actually deploy an application, but there are even more variables that go into building an application. We'll take a look at the different deployment options and how to choose one based on the different variables in play. We'll talk about some of the most common ways to deploy a website to any common server, for example, GoDaddy or Bluehost. Also, cloud application servers like Heroku and Bluemix are creating traction in the industry because of their flexibility, ease of use, and affordable pricing options. We'll take a look at what they are, how they differ, and how you can deploy your application to one. Deploying a database can be one of the most frustrating aspects of application deployment, and yet it is so crucial to do it, and to do it right. We'll gloss over some of the basics of database deployment to teach you that with a little preparation, it doesn't have to be so scary. We will introduce you to the idea of deploying web applications with a team environment. Some, if not most of these practices are even good to adopt for personal projects. We'll be looking at all of this from a continuous deployment workflow using GitHub. Deploying an application can be a boring, mundane, repetitive, and even scary task, but it's crucial to any successful application. We'll help you to think outside of the box and get creative, and maybe even have a little fun with application deployment. As far as prerequisites go for this course, it's probably a good idea to have a basic understanding of programming concepts. Although we have a video that helps get you up to speed with Laravel, it doesn't hurt to know a thing or two about it before you begin. Also, there will be some specific videos that may focus on the use of Git or Gulp, so it might be a good idea to know a little about them before you get started. As far as deployment concepts, you are expected to know little to nothing in this area. Learning application deployment with Laravel is going to help introduce and ground you in the basics of the many moving parts of a process that every developer has to do eventually. This video course is going to teach you in a way that is fun and engaging, that rids any deployment phobias you may have, and helps get you one level closer to that all-star developer badge. In the next video, we'll start things off by getting you set up with some of the core deployment tools we'll be using throughout the course.